Hey guys, welcome back to the Design the Life You Love with Lynn's podcast. I'm so happy you're here. This is the podcast where we talk about intentionally living your life, following your intuition, your whisper, your guidance, and living a life that truly lights you up. I'm so happy you are here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Let's dive in. Good morning, my loves. Today I want to talk about the ways in which you're holding yourself apart from the things that make you feel good, from the things that make you happy, that give you fulfillment, apart from the things that you actually want. So this morning I woke up and made myself my favorite cup of coffee, and I decided to go sit in the hot tub. I haven't done this for months, you guys. I don't even know when the last time it was that I sat in the hot tub. And it used to be one of my favorite ways to start my morning, especially on chilly mornings, frosty mornings where it's just so crisp and the animals are waking up with you as you're in the hot tub and you're just soaking and letting the jets beat the crap out of you. It's a really great way to start the day. And I'm sitting there thinking, why haven't I done this? Why has it been so long since I've done this? And in what ways am I doing this to myself? What other ways am I doing this to myself? What other ways am I fully, within arm's reach? Happiness and all the things that I actually want are right there, and they don't even cost me anything. And I'm choosing not to do it. I'm choosing not to give that to myself. I'm choosing not to make time for myself. Obviously I paid for this hot tub, but it's paid for. Yeah, we have to heat it. But in the grand scheme of things, it is costing me absolutely nothing to go sit in the hot tub every morning or every night or both. And it instantly upgrades my energy, my mood, my body, made my body feel so much better. But I hold myself apart from it, typically. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Here's what I think. I think the ego, the monkey mind, likes to get in there and say, oh, then you're going to have to take a shower and you don't really have time, and all of the stupid things that it likes to tell us. It sounds silly, but the ego doesn't really want us to be happy. The ego wants us to be safe. The only problem with that is that its version of safety is inaccurate. Am I safer by not going in the hot tub? No. Am I essentially safer if I'm happier and feel better? Yes. So teaching our body, teaching our nervous system to dismiss those limiting thoughts from the ego, those fear-based scarcity thoughts from the ego, and teaching ourselves to choose from alignment, to actually live from intention, to actually be in resonance with ourselves and the intentional design of our life that we have created. And holding ourselves accountable. We make promises to ourselves and we don't keep them half the time. And if we don't keep promises to ourselves, what are we doing? Living in integrity, that's what that is keeping the promises to yourself, doing what you say you're going to do, especially for yourself. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to make you feel better. There is no relationship that is going to fix everything. There is no amount of money that's going to land in your bank account that's going to fix everything. There is no magic wand that's going to fix everything. It's a choice. And it's your choice, our choice, my choice. It's a decision to save yourself. It's a decision to save yourself every day in the smallest ways. And if that means getting in the fucking hot tub in the morning, or taking yourself for a walk in the morning, or making yourself your favorite cup of coffee and sitting in silence and listening to the birds every morning, that's what you should do. Save yourself. It doesn't take big, grandiose things to do it. It takes little things, intentional little things every day. So when I say things like, you got to do the work, that sounds like this big, heavy, overwhelming task, but it's not. It's just living in intention every day. Living in integrity every day. Choosing yourself every day. Little ways, big ways, all of them add up. All of them make a difference. All of them reset your energy. All of them reset your life. All of them align you and in turn make you happy. Happiness is not something that's out there. It's not something that you are waiting for. Happiness is a choice. And it's your choice. Let's light some shit up. So, what are you going to do today? What are you going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do the next day to bring more alignment into your life? To bring more peace into your life? To bring more abundance into your life? To show up for your damn self? How are you going to hold yourself accountable? It's not easy, but it is, all at the same time. This is why I've created all the things that I have created. This is why I have this fucking podcast, because I am so passionate about the things that I do and have learned and teach, because they make a difference. Because it fucking works. Trust me, when I first started my quote journey, and I kind of fucking hate when people say that, but before I started my journey into finding myself, or when I first started, I did the easy things. Buying essential oils or going to Reiki once every 6 months. But those are not the things that actually fucking make the difference. Those are the ingredients that make the difference, but they need to be practiced with intention, and they need to be integrated along with the work, the daily action steps, the daily accountability. It's a piece of those things are the pieces of the puzzle. You cannot just lay around and put some essential oils on and think you're going to shift your shit and change your life. You can't just go to Reiki once every 6 months and think that's going to shift your life. You have to do the work. The beautiful part with Reiki is that you are offered up reflection afterwards for things to work on. But are you doing those things? Are you spending the time journaling on the things that come through in your sessions? Writing forces clarity. And there's so many people that I know that are, I'm not a journaler. No, I can't do that. And I think 98% of it is rooted in fear that someone's going to see it, or that when you write it down, it makes it real. and you're scared to death. Scared to death to admit it, scared to death to see it, scared to death that somebody else might see it, when really, when you write it down, that is the moment when your body is like, that's bullshit. If you are actually journaling and you're, complaining about something, or you are expressing how unhappy you are or how stuck you are or whatever, your soul, I think, checks in, and that's when the clarity comes in. How much of what you want is rooted in clarity? How much of what you want is rooted in worthiness? How much of what you want is rooted in acceptance? But it is not acceptance from someone else. That's not what you really want. Maybe that's what you think you want, but it's not it. You want to accept yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to see the worthiness in yourself. You want to find the clarity yourself. You don't want someone to tell you. You think you do. You think you want someone to just come along and say, do this, this, and this, and then you'll have X. That's not how it works. We think that's what we want from God. When we pray for something, we think we want it to, boom, happen. God is like, yeah, don't work that way. I'm going to give you a blueprint. Follow the things that light you up. But it's up to you to make choices. You have free will. You have agency. And so here you go. I'll divinely guide you. But I'm not going to call out each and every turn. That's up to you. And you should be excited about that. You should be rejoicing in the fact that you have free will. And you get to experiment with life, experiment with taking the wrong turns and figuring out what works and figuring out what doesn't work and learning and growing from it. And hopefully using it to show others the way. That's what I think we're here for. Whew. My friend just posted that she's going to be coaching, but she doesn't like the word coach. She is going to call herself my bossy friend. I was like, dang, sound like Joe Dirt. I love that because I don't really like the word coach either. I've tried guide, lighthouse, mentor, I don't know. Those feel better. But my bossy friend, I used to say, I'm not bossy, I just have better ideas. But I'm hearing that I might sound bossy in this to someone who doesn't know me. And it's not that. It's not bossy. It's passion, you guys. It's passion because I fucking see how people struggle. Because I was there and I know what it feels like. And I know how you can get stuck with blinders on and you don't realize that you have all of the answers within you. Because that was me. That is me still from time to time, dude. You don't get to a point where it's just like, boom, I have no more problems. No. You get to a point where you see the problems coming in and you're like, okay, how is this here to serve me? What can I learn here? Why is this happening? Because the problems come into our life. I call them the reps. They're like the reps in your exercise program. They are going to build the muscle. They are going to unlock your next level of awareness, spirituality, love, creativity, abundance, joy, blah, 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 blah. All the things that you really want. Because you don't want material things. It's empty. My audience is primarily 40 to 55, I think. You already know that material things are not the answer. You've been here a minute. You get the new car and it like fades in like 2 days. You get the dream house and it fades before you even move in. It is not in the things. The peace that you want, the connection that you want. That's what you really want. And that is a lot easier to get than you think. So don't let the words, you got to do the work, scare you. Because it's little stuff, easy stuff. I've made it so easy, you guys. Reset. 90 days. You can do 90 days right now. You can start out with 30 days if it scares the shit out of you to do 90. 30 days and you can unlock so much clarity, so much peace, so much so many answers. And it's the easiest way, I think, that you can do so. Every day. This is what you do. Oh, I almost spilled my coffee. My damn phone won't charge. I think that's part of the fuckery that's happening. They want me to update my phone so that they can track me better. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just a shit ain't adding up, and it's pretty fucking obvious theorist. But anyway, here, so I go in to Apple Podcasts. Boom. And there's the feed. And you just pick the day that you're on. So, day 79, Seeing Red. Day 82, Morning Thoughts. Day 83, Flex Your Throat Chakra. Day 77, I can buy myself flowers. 1 minute and 29 seconds. 3 minutes, 51 seconds. 5 minutes, 2:45. 10 minutes. These are so easy. So easy. The work doesn't have to be hard. So, you can sit around and you can hope things will change. You can hope someone comes to save you. But even if they do, it's not going to last. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I've had the relationship, the money, the new cars, the new house, the noisy dog. Hello, Lewis. And they're not the answer. So make it easy on yourself and start doing some work. I'm going to put a link in the show notes for you to join Reset, and you can start with 30 days or you can buy the full 90. And I also want to see you in Tribe because Tribe's fucking awesome. The women inside are supportive. We are all working towards the same goal, which is to be better than we were yesterday. There is no drama. There is no judgment. There is no bullshit. We get together every new moon Thursday. So the week of the new moon, that Thursday, at 5:30, 6:30. I don't know. I'll put it in the show notes. Via Zoom. And then we also get together for a sound bath every full moon. Virtual. And when you join Tribe, you also get 50% off of any future event, any future offer. So like this summer, I'm going to be having sound baths on the beach. I'm going to be planning some retreats, workshops. There's future courses coming. So you automatically get 50% off of anything that I ever do from here on out, as long as you're a member in Tribe. And because I fucking believe in you, because I believe in the things that I've created for you, I'm going to make it a special rate from now until, I don't know, end of March, I guess. When you buy one, you get the other. When you buy a Reset, you get Tribe. When you buy Tribe, you get Reset. That's a good deal. And they go so well together. What is this? I'm doing all these things. Talk with my hands. I'm Norwegian. Yeah, you betcha. I'm not a good Norwegian, as my friend Kimmy would say, though, because I got a lot of cream in my coffee. She says good Norwegians drink coffee black. Well, all right. I fucking love you. I hope you love yourself. I hope you show up for yourself and start taking action for yourself and holding yourself accountable. Stop waiting. What are you waiting for? Chase your dreams. Live your dreams. Keep the promises to yourself. I'm not yelling. All right. I love you. I hope to see you in Tribe. It's fucking awesome. And I hope to see you in Reset. That's fucking awesome. I was going to do this. I forgot. If I had a before and after picture, like my design background, we used to take before and after pictures of homes that I remodeled and redesigned for people. If I had a before and after of the me or some of the women that have been in Reset or Blueprint or Tribe, and it's so cool to see, you guys, it's so cool to see these women blossoming, changing, glowing from the inside out. My friend, who's in Tribe, she fucking glows right now, you guys, and it's all because of the things that she's doing for herself. It's all because she started saying yes to herself. One of my other girls, she manifested her dream land in, maybe I shouldn't say because I don't want to give away who it is. Manifested her dreamland. She manifested her Airstream and is in the process of building her house within less than a year. She was in Blueprint, the first ever iteration of it, last May. How cool is that? But the before and after pictures, like, they tell me I feel so light. I didn't know I could be this free. I didn't know that I could be at peace with my past. They hit me right in the heart. I love it. This is what I want for you. This is what I want for everyone, because as you look around, the world looks like it's on fire. But at the same time, there is duality. There is equal amounts of light and dark. You can't have one without the other. And I see more people waking up in a way of choosing themselves, waking up in the way of becoming more spiritual, waking up in the way of living in alignment with who they say they are, living in integrity. And if you don't know what that means, living in integrity means if you say something is important to you, then you act in accordance with that. You act in accordance with your values. Your actions and your values match. They align. Okay, I kind of went on a rant there. I don't know if that all made sense. But I love you. And I hope you love yourself. I hope you love your life. I hope you love your job. I hope you love your relationship. I hope you love everything. I hope you are filled with love. The more we can be filled with love, the more we can operate from love, the more we can shift what's happening in the world. It takes love, not anger, not judgment. It takes love. And it starts with ourselves. All right. I love you. Okay, my loves, thanks for hanging with me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please share it with someone and like, subscribe, leave me a rating, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next week, if not before.